Hey guys, how you doing? This is Jamie here doing Jobseeker Tapes Day 3. Hope you're doing well. Just another update on what I'm up to. What I'm up to today is I've been looking for networking opportunities down in Gorey. So because I'm not from here and I still think that the face-to-face has some value, it's not obsolete even though everything has gone so digital. It's still good to kind of reach out to people and have a look for that hidden job market. So one thing I always recommend to people is Toastmasters. And unfortunately the Toastmasters down here isn't on at a time that I can really do right now. It's like 8 o'clock on Wednesday night, so I've been looking up Eventbrite and lovegory.ie for other ideas. Haven't found anything yet, but I'm going to keep trying. But for now I'm just going to switch up what I'm doing this morning and try and apply for a job. I think on a side note, just to mention, a friend of mine was saying, hey, I was looking at your LinkedIn videos. I love the way on day one you were kind of going on about, I'm going to get into this routine. And then on day 2, you were just like, yeah, my routine has gone to crap. So, totally true, but I'm hitting the reset button on this week. So Monday, 30th of September, new week. So hit the reset button. And here we go. Yeah, no, I had to laugh at that. One thing I want to show you guys, for any of my fellow job seekers out there, is if you're not using JobScan, I want you to check it out. You might find it useful. I found it really helpful, especially when I was working in job care, helping people to target their CVs, target their applications. So I'm just going to show you this tool. Jobscan.co, if you're Googling it. I've just kind of made a little Chrome app and pinned it to my desktop there. It's just handy. So basically what you do here is you can go on and for free, you can go down to these two boxes here. One, paste your resume, or CV as we call it here in Ireland. So I just copy that here and paste it there. Okay, just paste the text and then you paste the job description, so all the wording from the advertisement. So here's one I just take from Indeed and drop it in here and click scan. And so it's going to do a comparison. So basically the reason for this is there's these things called ATSs, or applicant tracking systems. A lot of employers are using these days, and not just the big ones, but recruiters are using them. So that means that even small and medium enterprises using recruiters are indirectly using ATSs. So that CV is a 45% match. Do also, I'm not saying this to defend myself, don't get disheartened if your CV is completely bombs, for two reasons. If you're not using the paid account, sometimes it won't be as accurate because you'll add more details in. But the free one is okay because it does give you a lot of findings here. It shows you the skills difference. So I've got 8 out of 24 of the skills mentioned there. You can have a look through those skills, okay? And actually see, what are the missing ones. So there's missing skills. And what you might find is when you're doing different CVs for different jobs, if you want to get your CV down to like a small size, like 1-2 pages, so it's not too hard for somebody with a pile of CVs to read through, which we all want to make it shorter, you take things out, don't you? So there might be things in here that you look at and you go, actually, I have done that. Like business development, I've totally done that. Brand strategy, I've done that. Webinars, I haven't done that. I haven't actually given webinars. I've attended webinars, virtually. Drafting, corporate sales, brand awareness. So I've done these two. I just don't have them in my CV. So you could think of, is it fair enough to add those in? Trade shows. So I haven't done those. But what I could do is I could look at what's the context of that word, trade shows, in there and think, is it be all end all? What you don't want to do is you don't want to add keywords in that aren't true of you, because that's just going to annoy recruiters, and especially if they're important ones, if they're key, you're just going to burn bridges. So just don't do that. But this is a really good tool for finding what's missing, and I can go in and actually think, okay, well, where was it in my CV, that where was it in my work history that I did corporate sales, that I did a bit of brand awareness, and I can see, is there a bullet point where I can add that in, that it's fair, and I'm highlighting that so that this employer doesn't miss me. So yeah, that's JobScan. It's really easy to use. You can then go back in, add your CV again later, and see, does it bring your score up. So I've done that loads of times in the past, and I've gone from like the 40s up to the 60s here, and you start seeing it go green. You're kind of going, oh good, okay. Ideally you want to get it up to 80 here, is what they're saying here, to be the cream of the crop. But listen, check out jobscan.co and have a use of it yourself, and let me know what you think.